Okay, so we have this this file again, except for I made some pink highlights in there so that we can know which words are feminine. So
Oh,
that we
okay.
could, yes, because remember last week we were going over, and then when we were trying to put with the nouns, like try and use some of these feminine adjectives, I couldn't remember which ones was actually feminine words, and I didn't want to like just kind of start throwing stuff up there and then had to go back and say, oh well, I'm sorry, that's not a feminine word. I'm sorry. So we did yet, and that was the only example that I did. So that we could see. Um, and basically, let's see. We went over these first two constructions right here, the one with the noun plus noun, and then the noun plus the noun. And we did like this noun adjective thing right here, which is kind of like this noun plus noun. And we were starting on this one that is noun plus the noun, but it was a little complicated. And so I figured we'd have to do some grammar, insert some grammar in there first. So as far as this one, right? Um, let's see. We are going to change this word right here from the noun plus the noun and make it, um, let's see, the noun plus the adjective, because that's kind of what we got going on right here.
Okay, excuse me. Now, on this sheet, I don't have where it says clean, mighty, rich, majestic. I think you've added those, right?
I added those the last time, so you should have those.
Oh, I really, okay.
So which sheet is that?
I guess I don't have that.
Yes, they're all posted on that link, but it's okay.
I need to just go over. Okay, don't stop for me. I just go over there and run it off. I'll copy it later.
Yes, but yeah, wait until I post up this one when we get done, because whatever changes I make will be the most up to date ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So there we go. Okay. So this one right here, really, this is how y'all did me. Oh, because it won't let me just highlight a word. Well, hold on. No. Nope. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me. I can copy. And then I can do like this. Nope. Let's see what's going on. Text. There we go. And then I can paste. Where is the paste? Well, this thing be doing me any old type of how. I know there's a paste button. Ah, there it is. Or nope, I'll just have to keep typing, sorry. Okay. There we go. So we have the noun plus the adjective. So when we're doing that, we are saying we're making something specific versus like if we say over here noun plus adjective. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. down here. And then this section right here, I'm going to put it sorry, where is that at? Right here, sorry. I'm going to paste that right there. And then this will be a okay. There we go. Sorry.
Coming out the side of my mouth.
Okay, there we go. So the difference between these two is if we're talking about like a regular, not regular, but when we're not talking about something specific, if I am talking about a something versus the something, if I'm talking about a something, it can be anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Anything or anyone.
Yep, anything or anyone. So if I just say it, a good king, I'm not talking about a specific king.
Yeah.
okay,
So when I do that, I'm going to say Melech, because where is king at? I'm going to say Melech, just singular, and then I'm going to say Tov.
Melito,
Mm-hmm. But now if I want to say the good king, this is this construction right here. I'm going to have to put the in front of both the noun and the adjective. So I have to say Ha-Melech, Ha-Tov.
Ha. So you would use ha twice.
Mm-hmm. Once in front of the noun and once in front of the adjective.
Okay.
let's see, Hamala,
Amelikato.
Mm-hmm.
Melikato.
So if I wanted to say a good son, I would say Ben Tov. But if I wanted to say the good son, I would say Ha Ben Ha Tov.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my pen. Hold on. Go ahead. I'll grab it.
Okay.
I'll get my pen.
So
So
if
you
I would,
put the ha in front of two things. You put the ha Melik and then the ha to.
yep. If
Okay,
I want to say the something,
that's
because
something, okay,
yes, when we're describing the noun and it's not a sentence, the adjective has to agree with the noun. And its definiteness, meaning whether we're going to say or the, and there's no way of saying but basically whether it's definite or indefinite, it has to agree with it that way. It has to agree with it in gender. So if it's masculine or feminine, so it's got to agree with it. And then if it's plural or singular, it has to agree with it.
okay,
So, and let's see, number, gender, pluralness. Okay, so let's see the gender, right? If we were going to say a feminine one, okay, if I wanted to say
queen,
a
oh, excuse me,
okay, queen will work. Queen will work. I just hadn't added it to this, but Melka, that is queen. Okay. So if I wanted to say a good queen, this is Malka Tova.
let's see, now
And
where's the word melta? I said
Huh?
it, but I don't see it.
Well, because Melech, but I only have king. I don't have queen here.
Oh, okay,
So I
Melik.
can add that right fast if you want. It's not a big deal. Um, Um, and I'm gonna delete that one. Okay. Now, I'm not for sure of its construct singular right now, or it's plural, so I'm not gonna put those there. But it is a feminine word, okay? So if
Okay.
we want to say a good queen, we would say Malka Tova.
Melka Tova.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And if I'm
good
sorry,
queen.
right, just a good queen, a generic a good queen. Not we're not talking about any queen in specific. So if I say, you know, a good queen looks out for her kingdom or something like this, right? Or a good queen brings the needs of the people to the king, right? I'm just saying, just in general, any queen that is good, you know, she's going to do this, this, that, and the other. But
So we
if I,
put ha in front of her name at the last two.
if we're going to say the,
Oh, okay.
so if we were pointing her out in specifically,
Okay.
so if we were saying, you know, the good queen went and did, you know, charity for the poor or something like this, you know, we're not saying a characteristic of the queen. So we're not saying a good queen does this. So any generic queen that's good, no, we're saying the good queen.
Okay.
And when we're saying the good queen, chances are we've been speaking about her. And so we know which queen it is.
Okay. Now the word queen, that's going to be on today's chart, right?
Yes, I'm gonna send
Yeah,
that,
okay.
send that
Yeah.
whenever we're done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily go print happy right now.
Oh, okay.
Just like if I was saying, just in English, okay? Think about English for a while. We have a difference if we're saying something without being definite versus saying something and being definite about it. I could say a book contains information, right? Hello?
Well, I'm wondering, after we say the queen and we say Hamelech, do we also at the end say ha to?
You still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
What
Something
is your
happened on
question?
mine. Oh.
Yeah, it froze for a little bit. What was your question?
Oh, okay.
I was wondering when you say the queen, and so we put ha Melech, and then do we say ha tov at the end like we did the king? When you said
If
the
we're
king,
okay, just the queen or the king is Ha Melech or Ha Melka. That's just the queen or the king.
oh,
Okay.
okay, okay,
Now, if we're going to add a description to that, and we're calling this queen good, now it is Ha Melech. Oh, I'm sorry, Ha Melka Hatova.
oh, ha Melech Hatova.
Ha Melka Hatova. Malka is queen. Melech
Okay.
is king.
Okay,
So if we were just talking about any random king, and I just said a king, it's just Melech. But if I say the king, I say Hamelech.
okay,
So that's why I'm saying if we think about English for a little bit, if I just say a book contains information, am I saying which book?
no, you're
So
just
I'm
saying
not
a
giving
book in general.
just a book in general. I'm not giving it no type of nothing, right? But if I say the book is good, well, chances are we've been talking about that book, or I've mentioned it, or whatever. Because if I say the book is good and you say to me, which book? Well, I mean, that means we hadn't been talking about it. So then there was no reason for me to just start off. I just walk in and just be like, the book is good. Well, what book are you talking about?
Mm.
But had we been talking about it, I was like, oh, I ordered this book off of Amazon and I love it. The book is good. I'm not going to say, oh, I ordered this book off of Amazon and I love it. A book is good. What do you mean a book is good? Like, that doesn't even match up with what was coming out your mouth earlier. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right. And it's the same thing here. So if I'm saying Melech, I'm just talking about any Melech, any king that's out there. But when I say the Melech, I mean, Ha Melech, I'm speaking about a king that we've been talking about, or, whether when I say been talking about since we started conversating, or, since we started conversating about it today or 2 weeks ago or whatever. The point is by the time I say the king, we had already said something else about him, whether we stated his name or something. So now when we say the king, the speaker knows that the listener knows what king is being referred to.
Right. Okay.
Right. So now if I want to say the good king, that's the same thing again. We've already been speaking about him. I just gave him a description now.
So you put Hatov.
Hatov. So Hamelech Hatov. And remember, the adjective, we kind of likened that to a shirt, last time. So we're going to put a masculine shirt on a masculine body. So we're going to put a masculine adjective with a masculine noun. So now the same thing with the feminine noun. For a feminine noun, we have Malka. We're going to put a feminine adjective on her. This is Tova. And if she's definite, we've been talking about her, we got to make both the noun and the adjective definite. So Ha-Melka Ha-Tova.
That's the queen is good.
Nope. We're not talking about sentences yet.
Oh, okay.
So we're saying the good queen.
The good queen. Okay.
Okay,
yes.
the good queen.
Now I'm just going to
Ha-Melech Ha-Tov.
Tova.
Tova.
Tova. Okay, Melech Tova.
And Malka. Melech, Malka. Both two
Melech.
syllables.
Melech, Melka. Melech.
Malka. So down here, where you asked the queen is good or the king is good, like the difference between this one and this one is, if you notice, I'm gonna have to change that up too. So we have the noun plus noun, and remember, and the reason why I have them like this is because I said that adjectives and nouns are basically like the same thing, but oh, this is how we're gonna do me. I know. Okay. So when you were asking earlier, when you were saying the queen is good or the king is good, okay, that's a sentence.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's the difference between, like I'm saying, the good king versus the king is good.
Okay.
Basically, it's kind of saying the same thing, but one is like, if I said the good king, I can start saying what he did, right? Whereas the other
Mhm.
one, if I say, I can't say the king is good, went to the store, but I can say the good king went to the store, right?
Mhm. Okay.
Right. So one is a sentence and one is a adjective phrase. And so right now, we're dealing with the adjective phrase.
Okay.
So let's pick another one. We have word. Okay. If I say a good word, I would say devar tov, right?
Let's see, where's word?
Right here. And just in the singular, it's
Okay.
devar. If I said a good word, it's devar tov.
Devar
Devar
tov.
Right. But if I say the good word, what am I saying? How do I say that?
You would say ha davar.
Hadavar.
Ha davar, okay.
Yeah, you said that right. There's more though. I said the good word.
Oh, the word. Word.
Word is here. That's devar.
Hatov. Hadavar.
Yeah. Remember the noun comes first. So remember this column, this section over here comes first, and then these words come first, okay? And then these words. So
Oh,
your noun comes before your adjectives. So a good word is just devar tov. And to say the good word, how are we going to say that?
you put a ha in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ha davar.
Hadavar.
Hadavar. Hatov.
That's it.
Oh, I still
That's
got,
perfect.
yeah. Remember the backwards. It's forward.
Yes, yes. We
Yeah.
talk back here.
Yeah, we talk backwards. And
Actually,
the
not
other,
us. It's these people here in this land that we getting up out
yeah,
of soon.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Got to reprogram my brain.
Yes, indeed. I have to reprogram his right.
Mhm. So, if I say a good day, then we have Yom Tov, right?
Okay, say that again.
This is day. So if I said a good day, it is Yom Tov.
Okay.
You said that like you have a question.
Okay. Now, okay. I'm writing, and that's Yom Tov is a good day.
Yes.
Okay.
So then how would I say the good day?
Ha tov.
Is that where we start?
Hayom Hatov.
That's it. Hayom
Ha
Hatov.
tov. Ha young. Ha tov. Okay.
Right. So we start with the noun. So, Miss Holly, we've got heart. If I want to say, if I just regular say any heart, that's good. Then I'm gonna say lev tov, right?
Okay.
But if I
Now,
want to say, I'm sorry,
okay. Left Tov is
a good heart, just
okay.
yes. But I was getting Miss Holly here. If I would like to say the good heart, how would I say it?
Lev, Pato.
Perfect. Perfect. And we got about 5 minutes, y'all. Let's see. Has Miss Vivian been saying anything?
I've been repeating what you say.
Okay, because I heard the voice change and I was like, hold on, that wasn't Miss Holly then that was saying that earlier.
Mhm.
That's all right, because I'm about to call on you now. Okay, so I would like to say, I say a good son. This would be Ben Tove, right?
Okay. Ben
Miss Ben-
Tove, okay.
Right. So how do I say the good son?
You would say Ha Ben Tove.
That's right. Ha Ben Ha Tove. Okay, look at y'all. Y'all getting it together over here. So as we see, we start off all of these ones with the noun first for this construction that we're saying right here. Okay. We started off with the noun first and then the adjective. Okay. And so we've been working with masculine nouns. So with the feminine nouns, in this little bit of time we have here, if I want to say a good earth, okay, I'm going to say Eretz Tova. Okay. Yes? No?
So pronounce Earth
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
Eretz.
Eric's.
Yeah.
Are you like this? You're saying the ERETZ?
Yes.
Okay, Eric's. Okay, thank you.
And then if I would like to say the good earth, I'm going to say Ha Eretz Ha Tova.
Okay. Ha Eric's. Ha Tova. Okay.
Mhm. Now, if I want to say a good queen, I'm going to say Melka Tova. But if I want to say the good queen, what am I going to say?
Put a ha in front of it.
Malika Hatova.
Right?
Hato.
No, you said it right.
Oh, did I
Ha,
say Tova? It's okay. Okay.
yes, you said it right. Ha Melka Ha Tova.
Kalmata Ha Tova.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I want to say a good soul, I'm going to say Nefesh Tova. Okay.
Mhm.
So if I want to say the good soul, what do I say?
Hanefesh Hatova.
Perfect. Let's see here. We got city. This is ear. So if I would say a good city, it's just ear Tova. How do I say